Hey guys, so today I've been doing some real world testing of the Roger pen with my processors. Today is my work day where we work in our concession stand. I apologize right now for the audio quality and the noise, but that's kind of actually the point of this whole video here, is to show you exactly how well the Roger pen works in ambient noise. And as you can see, there's a lot going on out there. So in our concession stand, we have a fan that's running constantly. It's a hood fan, so I have to deal with that. And then we have outside, I don't know if you can see through the window there, we have a RC club that races cars, so there's a lot of noise from that. There's a guy that talks all the time. There's the cars zooming around, and anyways, I'll go out there and I'll show you that too, but I just wanted to show you some of the ways that I've been using this today. I have to take orders from people, so I got a little sneaky, and I'll show you here. I'll just flip my camera around. So one of the things that I did was I had this little cup right there, and I took my Roger pen and I hold the power button just for a couple of seconds, and it turns green like that. That means it's on, and boom, now it's hooked up to my processing machine, and I'm screaming straight from there. So I took that Roger pen and I just stuck it in the cup like that. See how it's aiming up at the window? So that whenever anyone comes to the window, hey Dalen, come and chat with me. You okay if I record you?
Why not?
Okay, so I've got my Roger pen sitting in there. It's aimed up at Dalen.
Okay.
So when he's talking to me, I hear him clear as a bell. So keep talking to me. I'm walking over here. Okay, so say that you're putting in an order. What do you want to order, Dalen?
Can I get a burger with fries and maybe some gravy on that?
A burger with fries and gravy. Is that right?
Yeah.
Alright, so see, I was standing on the other side of the room. I wasn't looking at him. Of course, you couldn't see that. But anyways, so that's that part of the review. Catch you guys. So now I've got the Roger pen. I'm using it in interview mode, which just means that I'm going to carry it around and I'm going to point it to people that I want to hear talking. Okay, so I've got my husband with me right now, and we're going to test and see how. No, don't walk away yet. We're going to test and see how well it works with all of this noise around. So here we go. So there's my husband. So go ahead and just talk to me. Yeah, it's perfect. I can hear you perfectly. Yeah, so keep going backwards. We're just counting tiles to see how far away we can go. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I still get you, but I am picking up a lot more noise. But go ahead and say something. Pretty clear. Yeah. So yeah. So you could probably point it at other people and try to hear what they're saying. Eavesdrop on what they're saying there. So yeah, you can actually get a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna give you the pen to put it lanyard style. So he's just putting it in his pocket like that. All right, so.
Hearing me fine?
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I have to flip it around like this because my phone won't let me actually flip, so I have no idea if I'm actually in the camera or not. Okay, so yeah. I'm hearing him crystal clear. He's about 30 feet away. He can't hear me, but I can hear him.
Record time day.
So he's way up there.
We're going to need
and his voice is coming in absolutely perfectly clear.
Fred and Max.
So that's quite a ways away. And I'm getting all this noise. So as you can see, very effective with this. This is like, I'm hearing him like he's standing right beside me. So, that was awesome. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to do just a quick, we're going to do conference mode. And again, I have no idea if I'm actually showing up in this or not. So we're setting this down here. Just like that.
One volunteer.
Okay, so now we're in conference mode. I'm sitting over here away from him. Okay.
How's it working in this?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm getting a very, very clear signal.
Need one volunteer.
I am picking up a lot more ambient noise around, but I'm still able to understand him very, very clearly. So we could have, like, if everybody was sitting on that.
One volunteer, please.
See if you pick me up okay from this point.
Yeah, I can. So I'm picking him up even there. So if there was somebody sitting in where he was right now and then over where he was before, I'd be able to pick up all those voices just as clear as if there was no other noise going on. So it's pretty awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how the Roger pen works with the docking station and a TV. So I'm setting this up on the TV in my room, so please don't judge the dust and the way it looks. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to set up the Roger pen for streaming, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we've got the Roger pen here. If you look really, really close, you see that little arrow there at the bottom? That lines up with the little arrow there on the docking station, so that lets you know which direction to insert your pen. So you put it in until it kind of seats in there. Okay, so now you can see sort of an orangish reddish light. That means that it's charging, and it's not on. So if I want to stream right now, I'll push the power button there. But see, did you see that? I did not push the power button, but it turned on. And that's one of the things that I noticed about this that's kind of annoying, is that it will randomly turn on even if you want it off. So if I deliberately turn it off right now, it'll be off for a little bit and then all of a sudden it'll come back on. So we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna start, because right now there's no audio coming through the TV. Okay, so I've got this streaming right to my head. Now you guys can't hear anything because my TV is muted, but I'm hearing this perfectly. So I'm hearing everything that the TV is coming through. The downside of this is I cannot adjust the volume, so I can't change how loud it is coming into my head, unfortunately. And even if I unmute my TV and adjust the volume, it doesn't change in my head at all. But it's very, very clear. I'm understanding everything. It's a nice crystal clear signal. So like I said, but the downside of the streaming from a TV, when you have the Roger pen on the docking station, is that sometimes it just will kick on and you can't control it. So that I do see as a little bit of a drawback. Plus you can't control the volume. That's one of the things that I love about the Compilot. If I don't want to be streaming, I can still have the docking station on. I just turn it on and off by the Compilot that I wear around my neck. I could alternatively, if I don't want to have anything streaming, I can take the receiver boots off of my battery, but it's kind of an extra step that I'd really not interested in doing. But the audio is very, very clear. It sounds great. I do like the quality of the speech that comes through with the Roger pen and the docking station. It is very, very clear. However, it does not have the stereo streaming that the Compilot does, and I really do enjoy that. So that's how it works with the TV, and that's another aspect of the reviews that I've been doing here with the Roger pen. So hope you enjoyed that. Talk to you later. So to wrap up my real world Roger review, say that 5 times fast. My experience today with this has been pretty impressive, especially when it comes to utilizing it in really, really noisy situations and trying to get speech. So whether that was in the conference mode or the Lanyard style was amazing. And if you're walking around talking to a whole lot of different people, the interview style works beautifully. So I was really, really impressed with how well that worked. As far as the TV streaming goes, I'm not extremely thrilled with that. It does leave a little bit to be desired. I would say that my Compilot does win out for ease of use on that one, but it's not necessarily like, it still does the job. So if you're choosing one or the other, you can still definitely stream from your TV. So don't not choose Roger because of that. I see Roger being mostly useful for people who are struggling understanding speech and noise. I did also want to mention that today all of my videos have been recorded off of my iPhone. That being said, when I went back and reviewed the videos that I've taken so far, the iPhone does a really good job of eliminating background noise. So you're not getting probably the same echo in this room that my other camera left. And the background noise from the RC Club was not anywhere near what it was in reality. So you do still hear a little bit of that background, but I'm just gonna say what you saw, it was actually probably 10 times worse in reality. So that speaks volumes for the Roger Pen. I guess it also speaks volumes for the Apple iPhone because it does a good job of eliminating background noise. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed everything that I showed you today. I'll continue to make additional videos to show you guys cool stuff that we can do with our cochlear implants. And yeah, thanks for watching.